Hi, I'm Mia Finnegan, and welcome to your CU24 arm workout. We're gonna do an awesome 14-minute workout. I have Liz Court joining me today. These intervals are 30-second intervals, so if at any time you can't handle the 30 seconds, don't worry about it. In time you will. With that said and done, let's get started. Let's go ahead and march it out. Good, let's take it wide. Good, let's take it to a stop, and hands forward and back. Crossing forward and back, just warming up those shoulders. Our first exercise is gonna be a push-up today over the ball. Let's go ahead and start spinning side to side. Just letting those arms just flop across the body, getting some blood flow. This is an awesome Tai Chi movement to get the chi flowing. Good, good, and let's go ahead and take the arm across the front, shoulder stretch. Getting that back all warmed up too. Other side. Tricep stretch overhead, arms up over, bending that arm, and take a little side bend with it, stretching out that lat. Good, other side. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's go ahead and get our ball, and we're going over the top. Into our push-up. All the way down, let's rock and roll. Dropping it down, squeezing those glutes, sucking in that belly button. And Liz is gonna show you a little bit of a modification in this, because remember, it's 30 seconds. She's gonna roll back to her knees. Drive, nice and strong. We have a 10-second rest after this. Keep going, keeping those glutes squeezed. You can do this, this is easy for you. Real strong, breathe through. Drive it. Good, let's walk it back, all the way back. Just gonna shake out those arms. Now, we're going into our close grip. So, you ready? Let's go. Up and over the top. Keeping those arms a little closer this time, letting those elbows flare out just a little bit. Squeezing, sucking in that belly button. Try not to let yourself lead with your chin. Lead with your chest as you're driving down. Okay, leading with that chest, nice and strong. This is triceps, sucking in that belly button. I don't want you to do a cervical push-up. I want you to do a chest, shoulders, and triceps. Driving through, I know it's hard. It's getting hard for me and Liz too. I'm gonna walk it back a little, driving it up. Ugh. All right, let's roll it back. Walk it back all the way. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and put that ball away. Grab our cords and taking it into an overhead shoulder press. Liz is gonna do the modification. Let's go, rock and roll. Whew. Drive it up overhead. This is working the front part of the shoulder, all right? Making sure you stay real tight. If it gets real hard, do exactly what Liz is doing. Taking it down onto the knee. Don't try to be a hero. Real strong. Take it up. Focus, mind in the muscle. We always talk about that in fitness, mind in the muscle. Drive it up, 2 more, come on. Good, take that rest, awesome. Going into lateral raises now. Try to lead up with those elbows, okay, on this one. Anchoring it behind again. If you need to do the modification that Liz will do, she'll show you it. Let's go, let's take it up. Drive it up, drive away with those elbows. Beautiful. This part of the shoulder, the medial delt, I love it. I really think this is the piece that gives arms their look. When somebody says, wow, you have really nice arms, it's that medial delt, that capped out shoulder. Love it. 5 seconds. You can do this. Drive, we're gonna shake it out in a second. Woo, shake that out. Nice, okay? Now we're going into a rear delt row. We're gonna step as close to the handles as we can to make it as hard as you can. All right, let's go. Drive it back. Lead with those elbows, all right? Think about this. Your hands are just the hooks. You're gonna lead up with those elbows. How you doing, Liz?
I'm good. Woo,
awesome. It is, I love it. These cords, I'm telling you, you master these cords, you are gonna have some awesome sculpted arms. Strong arms if you're a guy, sculpted arms if you're a woman. 5 seconds, drive it up. Drive with those elbows. Again, belly button pulled in. Drive, nice, shake them out. Okay, next one we're going into is a offering. We're gonna anchor it on the back foot again. And we're gonna take our palms up with arms bent. Take it up in front of us. It's called offering. It's as if you're offering. We used to call it in Pilates, we call this serve the brownies. So if you're a brownie person, it's like serving the brownies. Or it could be serving other things. Maybe you like other things, pizza. Yeah, Liz? What about you? Driving that up. 7 seconds. Breathe through this. Ugh. Love it. Love it. Awesome. Drive. Good. Shake those arms out. The last one we're gonna do, we're still gonna anchor it on the back foot, but we're gonna do a front raise with our palms down, belly button pulled in. This is gonna be the toughest, okay? Breathe. Drive through this. Okay? If you need to modify, Liz, let's take it down into our shin so they can see a modification of this because it does get hard. All right? Just like that. Drive it up. I'm gonna take it back up to the normal one. All right? Because it is hard. Level 2, it should be hard. Take it home with me. Dig deep. Oh, I know this is the end of our shoulder workout. Drive. Drive. Oh, that's awesome. Shake it out, Liz. Woo, nice 30-second break. Go ahead and drive those arms across. Shake them out a little bit. Okay, grab those hands behind if you can. Stretch through those shoulders. Good. Try to stretch out that neck a little bit. We're gonna be going into triceps next. Liz, what do you say so far? What's your favorite on those exercises so far?
I love shoulders. I love
shoulders
a nice
too.
rounded shoulder cap, and these are great.
I love it. I'm telling you, I really do think that that is what makes a shoulder a shoulder. We're going into triceps next. So grab your cord, step on it. The closer your foot is to the handle, the harder it will be. So elbow back and squeeze. Pull that belly button in. You're gonna hear me say that through almost the entire workout. Pulling that belly button in means you're engaging your core. Your core is where all movement stems from, all right? If it's not strong, then how can the limbs be strong? Squeezing it back as hard as you can, rolling that shoulder back, squeezing all the blood and oxygen right out of that triceps. All right, squeeze, beautiful. Shake that out, going to the other side, same thing to the other side. You judge as to how much resistance you need. All right, elbow back and drive it up. Squeeze it back. Squeeze that tricep. Sometimes I'll say to my clients, I know this sounds crazy, but try to get it to almost cramp. That's how much blood you're squeezing out of that and oxygen you're squeezing out of that muscle. Squeeze it hard. Suck that belly button in again. Drive. Our next one is a tricep push down, very similar to what maybe you've done in a gym. Good, a few more seconds. Drive, squeeze it. Awesome. Shake that out. Now, got a little 10-second break to change our position. We're gonna grab our handle up high, anchor it, elbow in close. I like to keep my hand palm facing my body and squeezing it down. Anchoring with that hand up above the head, squeezing it back and down. What I don't wanna see is the shoulder coming forward, bad posture. I want really, really good posture. All right, you can do this. And guess what? That arm, that shoulder that we just worked in the last exercises, oh yeah, it's burning. Up above my head, are you kidding me? That resistance, love it. Push, pull, squeeze it out. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and transition to the other side. Shake it out. Grab it up above that head. Love triceps too. All right, suck in that belly button. Liz, those triceps hanging in there?
They're burning.
So good, so good. And again, the closer your hand is to that handle, the harder it's gonna be. So you can make it as hard or as easy as you want. Maybe today you didn't have a good rest last night. You might not be able to do it as hard, okay? So just take it easy. Every day is different. But hopefully you took your O2 Gold, your Arginine, your Mass Impact. What about you, Liz? What did you take?
Muscle Fuel, O2 Gold. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good, shake those out. We're going into an overhead tricep extension. Liz is gonna do the modification for this. This one is tough. All right, anchoring on the back foot, hands up overhead, triceps. Holding those hands together. This one, you really have to squeeze your belly button in, driving that up overhead. All right, drive this up. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it down for a little modification so I can finish the set. All right, so I'm modifying, coming down, getting a little bit more length in that tricep so my arms can come all the way down. Full, the tricep crosses the shoulder joint, so you wanna get a nice stretch in that tricep, okay? And then let's go ahead and take it up, Liz. Shake that out. Oh my gosh. Working those, triceps are tough. All right, let's go into biceps next. Let's go ahead and anchor our feet. Again, the closer your feet are to the handles, the harder this bicep curl will be. The first bicep curl is palms up, regular bicep curls. Then what I tell my clients, Liz, and you might do the same thing with yours, keep those elbows in tight. Squeeze those biceps as hard as you can. I want you to think about having a nut right here in your arm. And when you bring that arm up, you want to crack that nut as hard as you can. Crack that shell, right? Squeeze it. Sometimes I'll put my finger in there on clients and I'll say, take blood out of my finger. Go ahead and shake those arms out. Now, going to hammer curls. All you're gonna do is change the position of the handle, all right? So they're up and down. So you're gonna squeeze that in. Keep those elbows in close. Try not to jerk it. Try to really just squeeze it up. Good squeeze, shoulders back. Again, belly button pulled in, keep those knees slightly bent. You have this, I know you do. Drive it up as hard as you can. Squeeze, we've got about 10 seconds left, Liz, you can do it. Drive, last few. Squeeze it up, keep those elbows in. Good, good, let's go ahead and shake that out. Shake that out. Going into singles, crossing over the body, either 1 foot on or 2 feet on. Challenge yourself with 2, ready? Let's do it, squeeze it up. Cross that body. Squeeze that bicep. You can really focus on the bicep on this one. Try to turn the forearm off, all right? Which means kind of leading up with that wrist. So you're really making the bicep work. You can do this. Drive it hard, nice and strong. How are those biceps feeling, Liz?
They're burning.
All right, it's awesome. I love it. I really love working arms. I like working everything, I think.
Can tell me.
I just love exercise. All right, beautiful. Go ahead and shake that out. Whew, going into back next, Liz. We're going into our rhomboids, you know, working those postural muscles in the upper part of the back, crossing those handles, very similar to what we did in the beginning. Drive it back this time, though. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. I'm gonna turn a little bit to the side so you can see what I'm working. I'm bringing those elbows way back, squeezing those shoulder blades together versus just leading with the elbows. I'm squeezing it back, and what we say is, like, squeeze the lemon between those shoulder blades. Squeeze it back as hard as you can. Almost there, drive. Remember, the closer your feet are to the handles, the harder this will be. Beautiful, go ahead and shake that out. Going into upright rows, you can either take 1 foot on or 2 feet on. Your choice. And I'm gonna go for the harder one, of course. All right, let's go ahead and take it up. Leading, again, this is what lead with your elbows one. Driving that up. I say it's kind of like drawing a bow tie. All right, like making a huge clown bow tie. Belly button pulled in, drive it up. You can do this, all right? Remember, I told you in the beginning, if you needed a break through any of it, you can take a break. Don't try to be a hero, all right? I don't want anybody getting hurt. Drive those shoulders, driving it up. This is working the traps and those shoulders. Love it. Ah, shake those out. Last one coming up, down on the ground. Let's go into our seated row. Taking those feet under and let's drive it back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Love it. The closer your hands are down here, the harder it will be. All right, you're giving more resistance. You can also double up the cords and put it around the feet and make it really hard, especially for the men. This might work better for you. All right, keep squeezing back. Beautiful, 2 more. Awesome, last one. Beautiful. Go ahead and drop that down. Ah, shake those hands out. Go ahead and cross those legs, whichever makes you comfortable in this position. Let's go ahead and take that arm across the front. Stretch out that back where we just worked. You did an awesome job today, Liz. How do you feel?
I feel great, but my arms are tired.
They're tired. My arms are full of blood. Go ahead and bring those hands up overhead. Tricep stretch. I got a really good pump today. Love it. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on your arm workout. We'll see you on the next one.